Hi, my name is Zach Hawkins, and I am a senior at the University of Georgia where I study international affairs and finance. I have just returned from the most amazing trip of my life to Australia, where I witnessed breathtaking views, met new friends, and snorkeled the Great Barrier Reef. The first part of the trip was spent in the beautiful city of Sydney. Sydney is an amazing city in that it has a great sense of history and also tremendous economic progress. Progress was the central theme of the trip and was evident in many shapes and forms all around us. I was even treated to a birthday dinner in the highest tower in Sydney. I sure am lucky. Did I mention I got to go to a concert at the Sydney Opera House? After Sydney, I flew up the coast to Brisbane and drove to Benabura Lodge, located in the Lamington National Park. Benabura took me back to my scout days as we spent our time hiking the trails to learn about the ecology of the rainforest. We even got to see the lair of a trapdoor spider and the nest of a funnel web spider, the most deadly spider in the world, not to mention this carpet python. This was the view of the valley off the back deck of our dining facility. This picture doesn't do it justice. The day we left Benabura, we drove to the famous Australian Zoo and home of the late Steve Irwin. This was an incredible zoo, and we got to witness a show at the Crocoseum, where we got to see millions of years of evolution at work. Crocodiles are terrifying, needless to say. I also got to take a close-up picture with a kangaroo, see my favorite animal, the Komodo dragon, and view some of the most deadly snakes in the world, including the fierce snake and inland taipan. Maybe even more amazing than crocodiles and snakes was the tiger exhibit, and we even got to meet with the tiger trainers to learn how they keep them from killing them. After leaving the zoo, we drove to the beautiful beach community of Noosa. Noosa is a sustainable community that has an ordinance stating that the tallest building must not be taller than the tallest tree. The entire community has a great atmosphere to it and focuses on sustainable tourism and development. I even got to soak in some rays at the beach for an afternoon, much needed relaxation. Next stop was Lady Elliot Island, an amazing eco-resort located on the Great Barrier Reef. I got to snorkel and see all kinds of fish and wildlife, and learned about the importance of the Great Barrier Reef ecosystem. The entire island was powered by solar energy, another sign of progress and sustainability. After LAI, a grueling 10-hour bus ride took us to Carnarvon Gorge, a sacred place for Aborigines with tremendous views, biodiversity, and geology. My group, the Emus, made the best boomerang and water carrier and got to paint our faces. Our insightful guide Simon led us on 2 hikes which were both exhausting but super fun. My favorite part of the gorge is being able to see and learn about the 3,700-year-old rock stencil art. All in all, my time in Australia taught me what it means to be sustainable and how important it is to reduce my ecological footprint in order to make sure future generations have the same access to resources as we do. It is our duty as a species to preserve this amazing planet we call home, something I think that we many times forget is our only home. I also now have a better understanding of how progress is relative to each and every one of us. Progress for one person might mean increasing their bank account, while to another might mean simply learning and understanding a foreign culture. I think there's many things I took away from this trip, and I can help my individual self progress intellectually and sustainably. I would like to thank the Red Cohort and Dr. Bob Matthews for helping me learn along the way.